Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm Jamie Dawn, your revolutionary astrologer, bringing you your celestial wisdom for the week of October 9th through the 12th of 2022. You can see the colors don't really show up as much as I'd like, but I have started my Halloween decor. Super excited about the month of October as we dive deep into the past. The veil gets thin and we have a chance to really connect with those on the other side and also with our intuition in a really deep level. We are in the middle of Libra season and we're going to move into Scorpio season in another week or so. But for now, let's keep talking about what's happening for the upcoming week, because this last week was shit show. Let's just say intense. Lots going on, big stuff coming up from our past. We are still in, as I'm recording this, it's happening right at the beginning of the full moon weekend. And we have this Aries full moon happening Saturday, Sunday, and it's standing right next to Jupiter and Chiron, who are canoodling. And then we've got the Sun and Venus also canoodling. And so this is obviously offering to us are opportunities for healing the past. There may be some trauma that has come up for us. There may be some disappointment or desires that aren't being fulfilled, or there's some tension that has built up that needs to be released. And this weekend into the next week is a beautiful opportunity for these things to happen. There may be some revelations and confirmations of intuitive information that we were feeling over the last couple of weeks, especially with Mercury being retrograde, now direct. And so there's more of this past stuff coming up for us to heal, for us to look at. We have this desire right now to be individuals, to break free from these old constructs that have kept us stuck. And we want to add this boost of confidence to ourselves because we probably feel like it's been shaken when the outer circumstances hasn't lined up exactly with our inner circumstances or what we thought was true. This is also a big weekend into the next week of a make or break for relationships. So if there's been a topic that you've said, I need to discuss and let's just put it behind us, or the relationship's toxic and it's time to get out, or it's a opportunity to say, let's release and let go of some of the heartache and some of the issues that we've been so focused on in the relationship, and let's just have some fun. Let's just let go. There could be feelings of restlessness and impatience that show up. And when that happens, we can get impulsive and we can try and just, shake things up. That's not always the best thing. We have to be careful that we don't get caught up in our emotions and let our emotions take over. It's a beautiful weekend for a fire releasing ceremony, doing any sort of cord cutting, that sort of thing. Monday, late in the day, Mercury is going to return to the sign of Libra. So we've got the last degrees of Mercury in Virgo, and then it transits back into Libra. And the moon also transits into Taurus. And the reason I'm pointing this out is that Libra is ruled by Venus, Taurus is ruled by Venus. And so when we've got Mercury and the moon moving into signs ruled by Venus, we've got these Venusian themed energies that are showing up. So there's values and finances and the way we give and receive love, how we have pleasure, how we give pleasure. And so we're coming off a full moon hangover, which means that this week, as we begin the week, we may be more inclined to collaborate, but we're also needing to know that we're safe, that we're secure. We're looking for ways in which we can find more stability. Now, we've got the sun making a trine to Saturn in Aquarius the next day, and the moon will be canoodling with the North Node and with Uranus. And that gives us, hopefully, opportunities of some recognition of all this hard work that's paid off. Actions that we take on Tuesday can have long-lasting effects. We're looking to that future, that any of these actions we take, any of these conversations we have, that there's long-term results. There's a sense of accomplishment. There's a sense of comfort and stability that comes with it, maybe needing some reassurance at this time. And we should be able to find it. At the same time, there's an element of vulnerability as the moon is working on a trine to Pluto on Wednesday, where powerful emotions get stirred up and we become really vulnerable. And what happens when we're vulnerable, especially if we're vulnerable to an audience that we're still new with, or maybe we're not as safe with them as we thought we were? It can really cause us to pull back. It can make us feel a little less than. It can bring up more wounds. So just be aware of your audience, that when you're being vulnerable, when you're saying, I need some help, or I'm struggling with this, or, I kind of messed up here and I need to fix it, whatever, or I'm feeling these fears or insecurities, know who you're sharing that with. If you need that professional help, get the professional help. If your person that you're trying to communicate with isn't emotionally available for you. There's a big middle of the week, the supercharged themes of the past month or so with Mercury when it was retrograde are going to be popping up. And so it's important to stay grounded. Like I say, try not to get swept away by the emotions, because emotions are just one piece of the human experience. It can't be everything. And if we allow our emotions to run the show, we could shake some foundations that we're trying to build. Just on a side social note, watch in the what's happening around the globe, mudslides, hurricanes like that. I feel that can also be up this week as well. Thursday, October 13th, Venus will make a trine to Saturn. This is where long-term commitments can be made that have really long-term effects, both in personal relationships, romantic relationships, and in business. Using tools that have been proven over time and testing, this is where it can help us to create more balance and harmony in our relationships. So if you feel shaken, if you feel like things haven't been quite secure for you, use this energy to come back to your practices, come back to the things that have worked, tried and true. If nothing else, ground, breathe, go for a walk, move your body, whatever works for you. Talk to that professional. If you're in a bonded relationship, you can find more security and more stability because you're sharing your values, you're sharing your ideas. If you're single, this is a great opportunity to go shopping for a fun outfit, plan for socializing over the weekend. If you are going out on Thursday, mingle, get out, just kind of give yourself an opportunity to shine, to let it hang out there, because I do feel if you're looking for love, this is a perfect time for you to find them. And so, mentioning the weekend, Friday the 14th, the moon will move into the sign of Gemini. It's going to be canoodling with Mars, and it moves into a trine with Venus and Saturn. So this is going to give us an opportunity for some lightness, to be extremely social and chatty, to be able to connect maybe with someone we've been waiting to connect with, and it just hasn't been the right time. There could be some really intense conversations that can lead to bigger commitments, that can lead to more ahas and opportunities to go, yeah, this is my person, or this is my job that I really love, or this is my promotion. There's a great time to ask for what you need on Friday, ask for favors, ask for loans, apply for them. It's also a wonderful weekend to be able to relax and enjoy your favorite pastimes with your friends and loved ones, maybe even being a little self-indulgent without feeling guilty. Because that's the other thing, is that we deserve to have a lot of fun this weekend. We have just been through the ringers. And remember, as we say, we're perfectly imperfect humans. Now we need to just celebrate even our imperfections. And if you look at it from this success or failure standpoint, if you feel like you've sort of failed in the last week or so with certain things in relationships or certain things in decision making, just remember, it's not really a failure as much as it's information that tells you, hey, that didn't work. Hey, you need some more healing here. Hey, here's an opportunity to go deeper into something that needs to be dealt with that you didn't have the tools before to deal with. So don't beat ourselves up. Great compassion, great forgiveness, and let's keep moving forward. Remember, we have support systems. Use them. And I hope that this helps. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Come find me at jamiedawn.com. I look forward to connecting with you. Have a great week, everyone.